Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Steffy and Luna's feud reignites after Kidnappers release. The bold and the beautiful spoilers and updates tease Steffy Forrester, Jacqueline Messinswood, could be facing some troubling developments. Luna Nozawa, Lisa Yamada, is determined to pursue a future with Bill Spencer, Don Diamond, but her dreams are on hold as long as she is incarcerated. Of course, escaping is a possibility, but that wouldn't do Luna much good. Luna doesn't want some difficult life on the run where she's barely getting by. She wants to be living it up in the Spencer mansion with Bill doting on her. With that in mind, Luna may move forward with all the necessary steps to walk free. She'll plot a way to her release and play the game. If Luna convinces Bill to support her legal defense, she might get off on temporary insanity sooner or later, but of course she'd rather it be sooner. Luna could ultimately score her freedom after fulfilling a psychiatric stint and fooling her doctors into thinking she's all better now. Bill may take on the role of Luna's protector, allowing her to reside once again at the Spencer mansion while she works to rebuild her life. However, if Luna is ultimately released, Steffy will undoubtedly have a strong reaction. Viewers certainly recall how Luna drugged Steffy and imprisoned her. Steffy hasn't forgotten either, and she will certainly voice her feelings if Luna manages to escape facing any real legal repercussions. If John Finnegan, Tanner Novlin, hadn't arrived in time to save Steffy, the outcome could have been tragic. It could have been similar to what happened to Tom Starr, Clint Howard, and Paul Hollis W. Chambers. Steffy is right to be wary of Luna's next moves and to wish for her permanent imprisonment, but the storyline is clearly building tension around Luna's pursuit of Bill and her freedom. If Luna manages to achieve her goal, a rematch with Steffy could be on the horizon. Steffy might confront Luna directly, insisting she leave Los Angeles for good. Luna may cling to her connection with Bill, complicating matters. This time, Steffy won't be caught off guard, ready to issue a stern warning to Luna that any further mischief will have serious consequences. Our insights suggest that Steffy could soon find herself genuinely concerned about the threat Luna poses, so we'll keep you updated on any unexpected twists. The Forrester mansion hummed with tension, the opulence of its decor doing little to mask the unease that hung in the air. Steffy Forrester had barely had time to breathe after her harrowing ordeal, the memory of her kidnapping still fresh in her mind. Her children were finally safe, but her focus had shifted to another battle, one closer to home. Luna Prescott. It hadn't taken long for the truth about Luna's past to surface. Luna had arrived in Los Angeles with little explanation, worming her way into Forrester Creations as an ambitious intern. Her undeniable talent for design had impressed Ridge and Eric, but Steffy had always felt something was off. Now, with her kidnappers mysteriously releasing her without a ransom paid, Steffy's suspicions about Luna deepened. As the door to the mansion opened, Luna hesitated before stepping inside. She looked every bit the polished young designer, her dark hair swept back into a sleek ponytail and her outfit perfectly curated. But there was a nervous edge to her step, and her eyes darted around the room like a hunted animal. Steffy rose from her seat, her posture as commanding as ever. "You've got some nerve showing up here, Luna," she said, her voice icy. "I came to explain," Luna began, her voice trembling slightly. "Explain?" Steffy crossed her arms, her piercing gaze unwavering. "Explain why my children and I were put through hell? Why their safety was compromised? You knew something, Luna. Don't pretend otherwise." Luna flinched but didn't back down. "I didn't know about the kidnapping, I swear, but I think I know why they let you go." That admission made the room fall silent. Ridge, who had been listening from the staircase, stepped forward, his face a mixture of anger and curiosity. "What are you saying, Luna?" Luna swallowed hard, gathering her courage. "It's my family. They've always had connections to unsavory people. I thought I could escape it when I came to Lay, but I think they used you, Steffy, to send a message to me. Steffy's eyes narrowed, her jaw tightening. So, you're admitting this is your fault? No, Luna snapped, her own temper flaring. I'm saying I had no idea they would go this far. My family doesn't care about collateral damage. But I'm not them, Steffy. I never wanted any of this. Ridge's brow furrowed, his protective instincts toward his daughter clashing with his innate ability to see talent in people. Luna, if your past is putting my family at risk, we have a serious problem. I know, Luna said quietly, her voice breaking, and I'll leave Forrester Creations if I have to. But I need your help to stop them. They won't stop unless I do something. Steffy scoffed. You expect us to clean up your mess? After everything we've been through. Steffy, that's enough, Ridge interjected, though his tone lacked conviction. No, Dad, it's not enough, Steffy retorted. She's been lying to us from the start. For all we know, she's still working with them. Luna's hands clenched into fists. I would never do that. I've spent my whole life trying to get away from them. If you just... Enough! Steffy's voice echoed through the room. You don't get to play the victim here, Luna. Not after what my children went through. You've brought chaos into our lives, and I'm not going to stand for it. Tears welled in Luna's eyes, but she refused to let them fall. I get it, Steffy. You hate me, but I'm trying to fix this. Whether you believe me or not, I'm going to make it right. With that, Luna turned and stormed out of the mansion, leaving Steffy seething and Ridge visibly torn. The next morning at Forrester Creations, the tension between Steffy and Luna boiled over during a design meeting. As Eric presented Luna's latest sketches, Steffy couldn't help but make a snide comment. Impressive work, she said, her tone dripping with sarcasm. Though I wonder if it's original or borrowed from your family's connections. Luna stiffened, her cheeks flushing with anger. You don't have to like me, Steffy, but don't insult my work. I earned my place here. Did you? Steffy shot back, because from where I'm standing, all you've done is bring trouble to this company. The room fell silent, the other designers and executives exchanging uneasy glances. Even Thomas, who had been supportive of Luna's work, looked uncomfortable. Steffy, that's enough, Ridge said, his voice firm. No, Dad, it's not enough, Steffy insisted. Luna has endangered this family. She doesn't deserve to be here. Luna stood abruptly, her chair scraping against the floor. You know what, Steffy? Believe what you want, but I'm not going anywhere. I've worked too hard to let you scare me off. Steffy rose to her feet, her eyes blazing. We'll see about that. Later that evening, Luna sat alone in her small apartment, her sketchbook open but untouched. The weight of Steffy's accusations and the fear of her family's reach pressed down on her. But as much as she wanted to run, she knew she couldn't. Not yet. A knock at her door startled her. When she opened it, she found Finn standing there, his expression unreadable. Finn, Luna said, surprised. What are you doing here? I wanted to talk, he said, stepping inside. About Steffy. About everything. Luna closed the door, her heart pounding. If you're here to tell me to leave town, save your breath. I'm not going anywhere. Finn shook his head. That's not why I'm here. I need to understand. If your family is as dangerous as you say, why stay? Why not cut ties completely? Do you think I haven't tried? Luna said bitterly. They don't let people go, Finn. And now, because of me, Steffy and the kids were dragged into this. I hate myself for it. Finn's gaze softened. You didn't choose this, Luna. But if you want to stay, you have to prove to Steffy, and to all of us, that you're not a threat. Luna nodded, a spark of determination igniting in her eyes. I will, whatever it takes. But as Finn left, Luna couldn't shake the feeling that proving herself to Steffy might be the hardest fight of her life. Across town, Steffy sat with her mother, Taylor, sipping a glass of wine and venting her frustrations. She's dangerous, Mom, Steffy said. I don't care what Finn or Dad think. Luna can't be trusted. Taylor placed a reassuring hand on her daughter's. I understand why you feel that way, Steffy, but holding onto this anger won't bring you peace. Maybe Luna really does want to make things right. Steffy sighed, her resolve wavering for a moment before hardening again. Maybe, but I'm not going to let my guard down. Not until I know for sure. The feud between Steffy and Luna was far from over. And as the Forrester family grappled with the fallout, one thing was clear. Secrets had a way of coming back to haunt even the boldest of hearts.